Alright, hey everybody, and welcome back to Hexaled Gaming. I'm Scott, and I've got another match of X-Wing 2nd Edition for you here on real life. Why do I always want to say tabletop. This is the Hyperspace trial for the side deck, Lexington, South Carolina. Top 4. We're almost there, almost to the finals. In order to get there, we have to see this match between Matthew and Kyle. Matthew flying Kylo and 2 Upsilons, Lieutenant Tavson and Starkiller base pilot. This time with Phasma. See how that works out for him. Phasma likes to give ships at range 1 stress if they don't already have it. Now these B-Wings most likely are already going to have it, so we'll see who ends up taking that stress. No Cassian around to get rid of it. On the other side, we've got Kyle with a variant of Rebel Beef. No Cassian here, no U-Wing at all. Instead, we've got Wedge, Braylen, 10, all crack shot, and Horton Salm with an ion cannon turret, veteran turret gunner, so he's going to double tap, most likely out of the front. Seismic charges for blowing up obstacles, and crack shot because everybody else is doing it. Why wouldn't you? The Rock says bot and overlay was backwards. The names were on the wrong side, but the names and the numbers were with the correct players. So if you bet on first order, you bet on 0 on Matthew, and that should go to the right place. So we're all good. Oh, never mind. Nope. Oh boy. You're right. I was wrong. Oh no. Now there's an archive talking about how wrong I was. Oh god. Let's stop these bets. There we go. Yeah, if you'd like to bet, and you're watching along with us live, feel free to place bets in the chat, !bet. With the bet ID 0 for Matthew, 1 for Kyle, 100 credits being the max. Kylo. That's going to be disorienting. Moving up the top of the board, boosts into the middle. Rebels moving towards their first target. We had 2 Upsilons stop. Now, the first time we saw Kyle's list, he jousted a TIE Swarm. We all said, what a dummy. Why would you do that? Everybody knows not to do this. How could you be this dumb? And then it turned out that he crushed that TIE Swarm. He undid all the things that we thought were true in this world, upset our entire worldview, and now I'm not going to make any assumptions. If he wants to head straight towards that Upsilon and use crack shot to deny it any evades, and double tap it with an ion cannon turret, and get super mods from all the B-Wings bouncing into each other, go for it. It'll probably work out for him. Savory Rain says, I don't like the spot for Wedge. I do, because he doesn't have to deal with Kylo right now. If these other rebels can get in the way, they can soak up some Kylo damage while Wedge gets in there and denies these Upsilons any evades. What does Tavson do again? When Tavson, after Tavson defends? Let's double check that. He gets to perform an action. Does you need to lose anything? After you suffer damage, so not defend. After you suffer damage. You get to take an action. It's 0.66 that's after you defend. I'm going to get those mixed up all day. He can actually, and he's got 2 charges, so he has to spend a charge to do it. They are recurring, but there is a chance that he could get 2 actions. So he could move up, reinforce. You would shoot him. He'd take a damage. He would focus. You could shoot him again. He'd take a damage, and then he would target lock. So he can be real mean. What is that rock? Hold on, I'm gonna go inspect this. Yep, just some customized debris in BD. Just some debris. Okay, I already made the run. Tavson is in the middle. Starkiller base pilot at the bottom, which we now know because he's activated him first, so that was all for naught. 2 forward. Feels like the contrast is really boosted. Hold on, let's mess with some settings live on stream. That's interesting. So, Starkiller base moves up, reinforces, and I guess gets a coordinated focus. Tavson looking to, hey, if you want to shoot me, I'm going to get mods every time. In BD. Got a straight out of this B-Wing. I'm sure we'll figure out which one is which at some point during this game. That's 10 Numb. We can tell because there are very few words on that base. Braylen has an entire essay. Ooh, he's actually going to do the barrel roll, not just fake it. Gonna get in even closer here. All right, here's Braylen. There's the focus and the barrel roll. He's signaling that it would be into 10 Numb. Oh boy. Horton, baby, where are you going? Yep. 3 forward. Looking for a lock. Interesting. He gets rerolls from his ability, but oh, you know what? He knows that those Upsilons aren't getting any closer, so if he wants rerolls, he's going to have to take them. All right, here's a 2 forward out of Kylo. Probably going to focus boost. That's what I'm looking for. That is not our timer. All right, Kylo is just going to stay there. Looks like he takes a lock on 10 Numb. as an unobstructed shot. I don't think we have any starter combat abilities. Oh, we're not in combat. Wedge has to move. What am I talking about? He's still deciding whether to vector or auto thrusters Kylo. Here's Wedge. 2 forward. He's gonna hang out, take a few shots. Goes for the focus. Don't want to risk getting nuked by that Upsilon. All right, Wedge, range 3 into the Upsilon. 3v1. Spins the focus for 2. There's a blank. Takes 1 on Starkiller base. And the plinking begins. Alright, should be Kylo next. Into Numb. 2 hits, spins a force point for 3. It's range 3. Here's 2 evades, takes 1 on Numb. All right, looks like 3 there. Braylen into the Starkiller base pilot. They're going to check. Is that range? It is range 3. Two evades. And the reinforce should let 1 through. There's 1 hit. This must be Horton's primary. Spins the lock on the second. Crack shot.
Did you spend correction?
Yeah. Two. I think that might be another crack shot. We'll double check on Starkiller base at the end of this combat. Tavson's going to shoot. Probably has a range 3 into Numb. Man, it gets so dark over there. 1 hit. Oh boy. 1 evade. So that would be 3 on Numb. I'm gonna go double check on those values. I'll be right back. All right, so Starkiller base pilot down to 2 shields. Numb lost them all, so that's 24 points on the board for Matthew. Quack says, I'm back. What's the status of the coffee situation? We're going to hold off on that. I got a long drive home after this. Coffee is only going to exacerbate certain problems. Ooh, okay, so the initial joust. Who did that favor? I mean, Starkiller lost 4 shields. And, well, I mean, Matthew, he got half points. Saber says, I'm not really sure what Kylo's doing. I think he's hoping these rebels go past him and keep trying to plink into these Upsilons so that he can do hard turn, something like that.
I'll be grandfather. Take my helmet. Can look at it after his fist. And he punches the wall.
Horton's got a seismic, but I don't think he's nowhere near obstacle land. Not a time to do that.
I don't know what I'm playing. I have to somehow find the list of these fucking animals. So I told Knuckles to take Soontir out of the vendor.
All right, here comes the Starkiller base pilot. 3 forward.
He did. And now I'm back.
He's ready to mingle. Doesn't want to come off that base. It's all about that base. No trouble.
It's not going to be vendor.
I hate flying, says Kylo. Bails for sure. I don't know. With this maneuver, blocking the way for the rebels, I mean, unless they all hard 2-turn, definite possibility, but I don't know. There's a focus. You see like there's a 1-back, okay. Yeah, it doesn't quite block anything there. Alright, let's see what these Rebs did.
That's why
if Horton fits the 1 straight, he has good shots on Starkiller base. Yeah, and I think that would fit. He's got to get 10 out of the way first. So did 10 do he couldn't do a hard 1 because he's stressed. And there is no Leia. Did he hard 2? He's thinking about maybe activating somebody else first. For a bump, maybe. Oh, he did hard 2. Look at this legend. Kyle. He's a better man than me. Yep, takes his stress with him. That's fine. These bees love that shit. Love that stuff. Here's a 1 forward from Horton. I said it would fit, so it has to. And it does, like a glove. Takes a focus. Looking for that range 1, double tap, veteran turret gunner shenanigans. So they're going to train track it. Choo choo. All aboard.
Sam's probably taking.
Just rocking back and forth. The rocker crocker. Gotta appreciate this rocking upsilon. Oh boy. There it is. Get in there. Give him a smooch. Knock them all around. It's fine. Rubbin is racing. All right, there's that hard 2 turn in. He's coming. Kylo wants some. Oh, those wings. Those wings, though. I hate flying scissors. Rebels in trouble don't joust upsilons. You know what? I said that the last time I saw him joust something, and it worked out for him. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to say Kyle's got a plan.
It's not a huge majority. It's like 45%. That's still. So like this one chopped up because the bunt, like I really know.
Looks like a bump from Wedge. Maybe not. Here's a range 1 shot. And no evade dice. Ooh, is that... Are those natties? Are those natties? Two direct hits. Down to 2 on Starkiller base pilot. Takes 3. That must be Kylo. On to 10. I'll double check that in a second. There's hit, and a reroll into a blank.
I know, I'm so mad.
There's a blank, takes 2. And there goes the Starkiller base pilot. We'll go check on 10 Numb real quick. One left on 10 Numb. Alright, this is 10 Numb firing back. He spins the stress for 4. This is on Kylo, range 1. Shield's gone on Kylo. Alright, here comes the Tavson. 2 hits. Spins the focus for 1 on Braylen. No, was that? No, that wouldn't be on Braylen. That would. Hold on. What am I doing? I'm going crazy. Is that 10 Numb off the board yet? Yeah, 10 Numb's gone. All right. 47-61. I'm gonna double check on those stats. Be right back.
Mine is literally a tripod like this. It stays all the way up, the arm bends, and the camera's always attached to it. So you can actually do it on face level, or you can extend it all the way up and bend it over to get in the way. Which is pretty much the same thing. So basically, what came down was Kylo doesn't get a shot.
Nah, we're good. All right. Man, that two double damage in a row. That was redonk. 2 crits, 4 damage. Just ate away there at the Starkiller base. Kylo's down to hull. Tavson's full health. Tavson's been waiting. Just put me in, coach. Please. Hurt me. Shoot me. Kylo's going to be in a weird place because if Tavson moves forward, it doesn't really leave him much real estate to operate. Oh boy. Can't stop myself. Nor will I.
You ever play the whole time? Oh, you beat me. It comes down to To be fair, I got like ridiculous. To be fair, West Carolina hit crit. Yeah. Both crits were direct hits. Are you ready?
Yep, now we're recounting the tale of the double direct hits. All right, there's the one bank looking to cause some issues here for the Rebels. Do they just K-turn or something around this? We got a stressed B-wing, so that's not happening. Goes for the focus. Maybe coordinate? Coordinates a boost to Kylo. I mean a barrel roll. Come on. I know what this is. Goes to the middle. Can't go any further back. Nicely done. So Braylen gives a little snuggle to Tavson. Still got to stress for a reroll. He gets shot by Kylo. Looks like a bump from... Ooh, nice. A bump from Horton into 10 Numb allows him to shoot at Tavson. Brave. All right, we're gonna mark Horton. So I think we can put the template under, there it is. For Kylo, going for a 3 hard. So he gets out of there. Maybe he target locks. It's a good turn for it.
Scott, I'm out, sir.
All right, man. Thanks for
I'll
the
see you on
games.
Twitch. Yep.
Yeah, man.
See you around.
See ya. Horton tossed aside like some refuse. Here's a boost. Maybe he likes his chances better turning around next turn when he's perpendicular or parallel to the board edge. I know my geometry. And a too hard from Wedge. Just gonna give him a little bumpy bump. So Horton, the only one with a shot, but it's 2 shots and with 2 rerolls. Horton, you absolute beast. Here's the primary, rerolls 2 and gets nothing. All focus all day. And here's the ion cannon turret. 4 dice, range 1. 1. Or 2. 1 damage. Tavi. Saltwater Tavi, what you got? All right, back to Dallas we go. Is there enough room for Tavson to get out of here? Steebig, thanks for the follow.
Sit, please, and watch me rain. So, sit straight. So, look down.
Looking behind me to check on the Bobagura game. See what might end up in the final. I see what used to be Kylo and 2 Upsilons, and now is Kylo and 1 Upsilon. And Boba and Guri are still alive. There's hope yet for Scum in hyperspace. Alright, trying for the 2 hard. Don't think that's going to go anywhere. Yes. Misram. Tavson would have to 2 hard right to get out of there, but to his right he would have to, but he went left, his left, our right. He's just going to stay there, which is not terrible. Just hope these rebels get past you. Maybe, unless Wedge does a 4K, then it's bad news bears. Okay. So Horton just jumps to the other side, looking for another double tap. Kylo Minogue, what you got? Is that a Talon? It sure is. Gonna go forward as much as possible. There's the stress. Ooh, did Wedge do a K-turn as well? Let's see. That looks like a 4-speed template. So it looks like Horton's still going to get those rerolls. And now Wedge is going to shoot for 0 evade from Tavson. Wedge is going to shoot first. You could use Tavson's ability to get a reinforce, but Horton is in that dead zone between front and back, so it wouldn't matter. 2 hits, and he's just going to have to take those. So Kylo, what you got? Gonna shoot into Braylen, I would assume. Oh, we're getting a focus, I think, on Tavson, maybe. Gonna back it up. Do Kylo. We're so excited about that Horton. Spins a force point for 1. And there's the evade. Now Horton, range 1. So that's Ion, I believe. He might be just going off the board.
Wait. Your alarm rate is
Okay, 2 ions, so he's not off the board. One damage, 2 ions. Yeah, he evaded 1. That's fine. I'm going to double check the shield value there. Alright, so 1 shield left on Tavson. That was the... could be bad. Yep. Saves him for now. He's got an open lane. He moves first. He can go towards Horton. Then you just kind of open yourself up to the B-wing. This all feels bad. Kylo needs to come in here and participate. Ooh, yeah, the Rocker Crocker was saying. I was thinking the stall could keep him safe from the ion. No, the hard 2 is safe. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Unless Horton, like, 2 hards left and turns his ion turret backwards or something. Nope, Tavson is trying to get out of here. He's got to be ioned, at least wants to be facing the right direction. All right, he is. He has pseudo-escaped. He's escaped one board edge, heading towards another. So he's thinking about what order to activate these 4s in. Why did I not put Wedge up top? There we go. Wedge on top. Oh, yep. Rocker pointed out Horton is stressed, so you're right. He couldn't have two-hearted and turned that arc. That's a good point. Forgot about that K turn. That stress is just so far behind him. There's a 3 bank out of 10 Numb. Braylen, I mean. So it just keeps Horton there. Strategic bumping. There's a 2 hard, 2 forward out of Kylo. Keeping his distance. Doesn't want to get into that range 2 double tap from Horton. Looking for that target lock onto Braylen. He gets it. Let's see what Wedge has in store. 1 bank towards Kylo. I think he put a focus down. Yeah. Range 2 into Kylo. 3v2. That's all paint. It's all paint. And that's paint 2. Takes 1 on Kylo. No, yeah. It's a crit. Find out what that is. Damaged engine. It's like 2 rerolls both. There's a shield on Braylen. Damaged engine on Kylo. Apostasis saying I always bet wrong. You know what? That's credits. They come and go. Don't feel too bad. Horton couldn't take that 2 dice plinky. Nothing. All focus. Here's the ion cannon turret with the reroll. Doesn't matter. Takes a damage into Tabby, and now he is ionized. He's half points, 130 to 47 with 29 minutes left.
It was close enough to take a look at it. Yeah, no, yeah, because I was looking to the side from that place for the call. You were absolutely in the back.
So we know where Tavson's going to end up. The B-Wing can pursue that. Maybe Wedge and Horton stay back to address Kylo. Maybe Kylo does a 4K. Lets Wedge go past him, shoots him in the back.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I want more damage, man!
That's what I sounded now, that's right.
He's getting rowdy. Braylen into Tavson. No, that was Horton. Horton shot primary into Kylo and Ion into Tavson. Braylen bumped into Tavson. I'll double check, but yeah.
Goodbye, RC.
No, you're right. That was not a bump from Braylen. You right. You right. Yeah, Rocker's got it. Horton shot Kylo and missed. Braylen range 1 into Tavson. And the rerolls were from stress. Were there any rerolls or was that all natural? I don't even remember. You know what? Here goes Tavson, not ionized. Moving away. Ooh, the B-Wing does not bump again. Gonna go for a barrel roll. Does he fit? Does not. But he's fine. This is fine. This is all fine.
I'm not gonna lie to you, from here I think it's but you gotta realize I'm like
One forward from Horton.
Yeah, totally. Wait a minute. No, it don't. I'm dumb. Don't listen to me.
And let's see what Kylo's doing. How much did he commit to this? 2 forward, not bad. So he knows he's in the bad place for Horton, the double tap zone. So let's see what Wedge did. Did he fork him like I thought he might? I see a 4-speed template. It looks like... Yep. Beautiful. No mods, but range 1. Into Kylo. They got a little Kylo sandwich going here. Got kids in the room, cover their eyes. They don't need to see this. Fordice. All paint. Looks like 1 focus result. Crack shot. So takes 2 into Kylo. Hit crit. And he calls it. Yep. Not interested in that game anymore, so there it is. 47 to 200. And Kyle moves on to the final. Thanks to the players for playing. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll be back with the final after this.